Well, hi. I just want to see if this thing's on. I hope it is. I'm looking down here. Oh, yeah, it's ticking over. My name is Donald Crump, and not to be confused with Donald Trump, who is the presidential candidate in America, and he's going to make a wonderful president. Now, I got to tell you, I have lived in Tulsa, Alabama all my life. I've attended the First Baptist Church of Tulsa, Alabama, and we have a wonderful congregation there, and we all support the Donald. So I want to put this up as simply a Donald supporting the Donald. Let me tell you, I love Donald Trump. If I could be, I'd be the number one supporter, but I'm afraid he's already there. No, I want to say to you that the Donald is already making wonderful changes in this country. I mean, you look at, for example, the race issue. Now, we've had to put up with a lot of nonsense about race for years. My church, for example, the glory days of my church have long passed. I mean, they went back to the days when we were a white-only church. And now we're inundated with blacks. Mabel Black, to be specific. Now, I got nothing against Mabel. She's a lovely person. She can't help the color of her skin. I know that. She can't help it. But, it would be better if she was at another church. But look, she makes wonderful cakes. She mans our stalls, and she hands out the hymn books, except when we got special visitors coming. Now, all I want to say is that, the Donald, people criticize him because he's got such a following from good evangelical Christians all across America. And I say, all my church, we support him. There's no need to criticize him for that. I mean, he has changed the face of Christianity. I can tell you today, all my life I have battled the principles, the ethics, if you like, of the teachings of Jesus. And, sometimes I haven't liked some of the teachings and some of the things, and I've felt guilty because, my attitude to the blacks is perhaps, well, I don't know, maybe a bit different from his. And I have been told that he was an Arab himself, which I'm not quite so happy about. Or if he wasn't an Arab, he was Jewish. Anyway, the Donald has changed that. I don't have to feel guilty anymore. He has freed me from the guilt. And I can, the principles we used to try and uphold before, don't have to uphold them anymore. We don't have to stand for them principles. We just have to stand for the Donald. Donald Trump, I think he's going to be for America what the president, that Filipino man is in the Philippines. He has started a war on drugs, and he's done a very sensible thing. He has said to people, you get out there and kill them. You know where they are. You get out there and kill them, and there'll be no repercussions. Well, the Donald only has to say it. I can tell you, there's no shortage of guns around here. And we know where they are. We know where we can get them. And we could get rid of the problem very quickly. Yeah, there's some Mexicans here as well, and some blacks here. And, the whole nation can be different. America can be great again. Now, the Donald and I, well, we don't share much in common. I admire the fact that he can wear his own hair, just like a wig, just like a toupee. And that makes me proud because there's a bit of a difference between him and me in that regard, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I just want to say that we need the Donald. We need him. So get out there and vote. Get out there and vote. Vote as often as you can. And make sure that this country has the next president a Trump in the White House.